Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pokemon Master 95, and today I'm bringing you another Destiny video. This video is going to be on the Voidwalker PVE build. This is my opinion on the best Voidwalker PVE build. Again, this is just my opinion. If you guys want to leave suggestions, if you guys disagree with me, if you have a different build that you want to share, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below, and I'll check it out, and maybe you'll be featured in another video. So, without further ado, let's get started here. The Voidwalker with the grenade, you have the option between the Vortex, the Scatter, and the Axion Bolt. For PvE, the Vortex Grenade is going to be your best bet because it's going to hit multiple enemies at one time, and it's going to also, if they come through pathways or spawn entrances, you can throw a Vortex Grenade there and it's going to continually damage them. Next, for your jump, you have Focus Control, Focused Burst, or Blink. I like to personally use Blink because Blink can get you out of trouble. Blink it's just all around, it's one of my personal techs. People can use Focus Burst if they want as well. There's really no like right option here. It's if you're okay with using Blink, use Blink. If you're okay with using Focus Burst, use Focus Burst. Now, as far as the Nova Bomb, you have the Vortex ability, the Shatter, or the Lance. Now, the Vortex ability, that's great. It leaves a giant bomb in an area that continually damages them. That's one of the, I honestly think it's the second best. And I'll tell you why. The first best is Shatter because when you splits into 3 projectiles, if you sweep your reticle from left to right or right to left, you're going to hit a wider area and kill a lot more things rather than continually damage them in just one area with Vortex. Vortex is good if you want to lock down a central point, if you want to create a big damage area where enemies are spawning or something like that. But overall, I think Shatter is the best bet for PvE because you can, like I said, you can sweep with your reticle and hit a lot of stuff. Now you have your energy drain. You have Surge, Lifesteal, or Soul Rip. Now I use Soul Rip because it reduces the cooldown of a Nova Bomb and it pairs well with the combination I'm using for my armor and weapons, which I'll go over in a little bit. So just keep that in mind. Soul Rip will I think it's better because it will reduce it even further, and I can go on to it a little bit more once I get to my weapons and my armor. Now I'm going to skip over here to this, and I use Embracing the Void. Embracing the Void will trigger with a Nova. It's basically if you damage them with a Nova Bomb or a grenade, so your Vortex Grenade or either of the Tri-Nova Bombs, then you're going to go ahead and trigger this Energy Drain effect, which I was talking about earlier, and the Energy Drain will reduce the cooldown of your Nova Bomb. So you're further reducing the cooldown of your Nova Bomb. Now, as far as the armor, recovery, and agility, I max out the armor and recovery and minimize the agility for PvE. For PvP, it's the exact opposite, but I will do a video later on about that as well for the Voidwalker. So maximize the armor and recovery option because you want to be able to take as much damage as possible, recover as fast as possible, and for agility-wise, anyway, you have your Blink. So it's really not an issue. And then for this final tree area, you have Annihilate, you have Angry Magic, or the Hunger. Now, the Hunger is actually one of them that I consider running on this build because it increases the duration of the Energy Drain effect, meaning that you can further get your Nova Bomb back faster. However, I found that Angry Magic, tracking your enemies, is a lot more useful, especially when it's splitting into 3 projectiles. But keep in mind that you do have that Hunger option. Now, as far as the weapon combination that I was talking about, this is a very popular method. It's the Bad Juju and the Obsidian Mind. The Obsidian Mind, I'll start off with that, will basically, every time you kill someone with your Nova Bomb, it reduces the cooldown of your next Nova Bomb. So, and it's Nova Bomb kills. So the more kills you get, the further it's reduced. So it's great for getting out of hordes. And then the Bad Juju, its perk, is that its kill, after each kill that you have with it, it's going to increase your, it'll automatically refill your magazine, which is nice. And also, but what the primary reason you use it with this build is that it'll reduce the cooldown of your super. So you pair the Obsidian Mind with the Bad Juju, and then you also pair it with the Soul Rip and the Embrace the Void, and you're getting Nova Bombs for days. You really, truly are. And then as far as the other armor that I like to tech is I use this Electric Gloves. It basically increases the reload of the pulse rifle, so the Bad Juju, if you are reloading with it, you have an increased reload speed on it, and also your melee hits restore your grenade energy. And then these, I just carry more ammo for my pulse and my special weapons, and then I also carry more ammo for my heavy. So all around, that's kind of what I use for my armor. As far as the weapons go, I run shotguns primarily because the Bad Juju and other pulse rifles have a decent range on it, and plus you can blink and shoddy. I have the other snipers on there, but primarily I use the Found Verdict because it's fully auto, it has the arc damage, and most of the time it's I use this character to go for keys. So if I'm going for keys, like the arc damage is just ridiculous with this, and it shits on the wolves. And then I use the Dreamwaker, which the arc damage and the perks on it are because you can reroll this weapon. Rockets from this weapon will detonate early based on proximity to targets, and increase reload speed on when its mag is empty because it only has a magazine of 1. So that's my Voidwalker, guys. If you have any comments you'd like to leave, if you have any suggestions for me to improve, please do. If you have any suggestions for future videos that you guys want to see, let me know. Anything that you want to say to me at all, leave in the comment section below. Feel free to check it out, and I will respond to any comments you guys leave, any constructive criticism, anything you want to see from this channel. So anyway, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.